Following Hurricane Idalia, severely eroded beaches lost even more sand, leaving many access points closed. And tonight, 10 Tampa Bay's Malik Rankin has a new update on where Pinellas County's beach renourishment projects stand and what this means for property owners.
Beach renourishment projects in Pinellas County have been on pause because of perpetual property easements. Today, the Army Corps of Engineers made their stance clear. Without 100% compliance, no sand will be pumped onto Pinellas County shores.
But at this time, the Corps is not going to be able to do any work on any of these three segments until we can get them policy compliant with those perpetual storm damage easements.
That means every homeowner in Sand Key, Long Key, and Treasure Island zoned areas has to sign over access to a portion of their property before beach renourishment can begin.
Let's define the public access piece, because property owners really don't want to see, they purchased their home, I get it.
Would you consider altering the language on that easement to get more people on board with signing?
I think what I can say is that I will take the information up and the feedback that we heard today and talk to leadership throughout the Army Corps of Engineers and for consideration.
This meeting had the Indian Shores Municipal Building beyond capacity, with many residents and local officials wanting answers.
Because it states in this policy that the Corps should not have rigid policies that affect the people, the environment, and the economy. And I'm interpreting this as very rigid, given that these have been waived before.
And so I appreciate everybody listening through.
Colonel James Booth explained what these easements do, saying you don't lose property rights when you sign.
These easements give us access to property. The federal government does not take property, we just access to the property.
Those refusing to give the Army Corps access to their land say the language needs to change.
Had it been written a little differently, I would have signed gladly and probably brought your refreshments out while you're working. But when you tell me in perpetuity and everyone, public access, honey, I have enough trouble keeping public off my property already.
In this meeting, the Army Corps says it's unlikely they change their policy on requiring easements. The Army Corps clarified a few things here today. When a homeowner signs an easement, they're signing over a portion of their property rights to the county, not the Army Corps. And the reason these easements are perpetual, according to the Army Corps, it's so that if a storm comes in and devastates our beaches, they're able to come in with those easements already in place, having access to this land to renourish the area. In Pinellas County, Malik Rankin, 10 Tampa Bay.
The Army Corps of Engineers says that the next steps are completely contingent on the county getting those easements signed.